Hunter Knight Customs.
Hello guys, I'm Chris from Hunter Knight Customs. If you hear that music and you know something went wrong, don't worry, I'll do my best to try and fix it. First off, I want to thank all the people who wrote me on Facebook, YouTube, my website, asking me to make this tutorial. I'm truly honored. Now, I won't comment on the issue. Most of you already know how vocal I am about the constant quality control problems of the line. Ranting about it won't solve anything. So let's get this guy all fixed up. Well, let's see. It seems a bit off, really, on both sides. To be sure, let's take a look at the original prototype the horseman sculpted. Okay. It seems this figure is definitely flawed. For this fix we will need super glue, X-Acto knife, and a cheap hair dryer. Let's start by removing the chest cover. On my figure, it's glued pretty well, so we will have to cut it. Let's get this out of the way. Cut it along. Come on, don't be afraid. When you put it back, you won't even notice it. Cut it in the same way shown. We're getting there. Do the same on the other side. Now take the cover off. This problem reminds me of certain robot back then. Yeah, you. Now grab the hair dryer and give it a blast for about a minute. The plastic has to be very soft. You see? Pops like nothing. Let's do the same for the other arm. For the next step, position the arms as shown. Then, grab the fabled X-Acto knife and cut only one of the seams in the same way you were seeing. Be extremely careful. I cannot stress this enough. The X-Acto is very sharp. Work your way slowly and be careful of not cutting anything else. Repeat the same for the other arm. Grab again the hair dryer. Give it a blast and then pop one shoulder off the disc. Repeat the same for the other one. There we go. Both shoulders are off. Now do the swap. We're halfway there. Now to put it together, warm the bicep and pop it back. So this is how it was supposed to be, huh? Nice. Repeat the same steps for the other arm. Warm the bicep again and pop it onto the shoulder disc. This is important. Make sure the shoulder disc and the pivot are flat even. This is very important for the next step. Wait for the shoulder to cool off a bit and apply several drops of super glue on the pivot you cut earlier. You can also use a toothpick to help you out. Just build a big drop little by little. I have practice, so I use the bottle straight up. And now press them together really hard. This is the most important part. Keep moving it up and down for about a minute. Make sure the glue is completely dry or you will have a frozen shoulder. all while pressing both sides together. This process also works for DC Universe Classics and almost any figure with the same configuration. Already did the same on the other arm, and like magic, both parts come together. If not, then you need to let the shoulder cool off a bit more. Now snap back the chest piece. Apply a dab of super glue on both parts you cut earlier. Press them together and presto! The king of the Snake Man is assembled in the way the horseman sculpted it. There you go! Fix without cracking open anything. No seams, no water, no mess. This method is the best I have so far to fix this problem. If you're unsure, practice with another figure until you get it right. That's how I learned. Here is a comparison on how it was and how it's supposed to be. This method can also be used for our friend here. Let's see. Heat, pop, pop again, cut, cut again. Now you can help yourself with a similar tool like this one. Or this other one, which is flat. Remove the shoulders. Swap the parts. Heat. Pop back. Apply super glue. Move it up and down like a madman. And presto, Roboto is corrected. Well, my friends, there you go. This guide is kind of like an update on the first one I made on how to fix Roboto. It's easier and less messy. Now, I think it's worth mentioning that there won't be any corrected version of King Hssss anytime soon. How I know? Because I read it on a post by toyguru at He-Man.org. He's basically stating that to correct this problem, a whole new SKU, stock keeping unit, will be needed. In other words, a whole new manufacturing process. Because the inner workings on the figure are not the same, as you can see on the picture. They do not fit even if you switch them. And to actually correct them, the shoulders will have to be manufactured again, starting a whole new process. And due to the limited resources of the line, it is not possible at this moment. Even a reissue will have the reverse shoulders. Now I heard some silly things as a boycott on the line. A boycott will not hurt Mattel. It will hurt us, the collectors, because they won't have the money to produce more figures and they can axe it before we get more characters. Now let's be honest, even if they release a piece of Wano with arms, we will buy it. I will buy it, you will buy it. And Mattel knows this. You know, they have us collectors buy our sacks. So let's be realistic, a boycott is not possible and it will hurt only us, collectors. I recommend you not to pass on this guy. Even with the quality control problems, it's still a terrific figure. You know, I will sell some of the ones, some of the fixed ones on my website in case you're interested, as well as regular versions. So have fun collecting.
impressive.